So here we are. Where are we?
We're in Cabo San Lucas.
Cabo San Lucas, and the name of our hotel that we've stayed at the last 4 days is called what? The Palace Baja. And there are more than one palace, right?
Right. Make sure you include Baja.
Yes. Or
unless you want to see both properties.
You can see all three. Yeah, the Riu is absolutely beautiful. We've really had a wonderful time here. Once we actually got here and got settled, we chose a room with an ocean view, and definitely did not disappoint. Was it a junior suite?
I don't think it's a junior suite. I think it's just their ocean view room.
Okay. Yeah, so it's beautiful. You can see right behind us the beautiful water, and there are 3 pools. It's all adult, and all of the food and alcohol that you can drink, and everything.
You look so happy about that.
It was pretty fabulous. What are some of the tips that we learned while we were here?
So, a couple things. We were told don't bother with tipping, but you do want to tip if you want to get really outstanding service. And really, it seems like the people working here are kind of dependent on tips.
Right.
So, my advice would be bring U.S. bills, small denominations, lots of them, and just be ready to kind of tip when you have somebody that's going to provide outstanding service. And a good insider tip is a nice big tip at the beginning, and then you kind of get your bartender or waiter that's going to take care of you, and that'll go a long way.
We only spent a couple $100s in tips, though. So
Not
it wasn't,
even that.
yeah.
I don't even think we spent that.
So we basically posted up here the entire time. We did go into the port last night and had a sunset cruise, and that was beautiful.
It was very nice.
It was a smaller boat, about 16 people on there, and it was beautiful. Very, very nice. It took us over to the Arch and Lovers Beach and Divorce Beach.
Divorce Beach. So on that line, at 9 a.m. every morning, they have representatives from all the travel bureaus out in the lobby. And you can book trips and do tours through them, and you can use a credit card. And it just seems like a more secure way of doing it. They do have vendors that are at kiosks along the beach, and they have people that walk along the beach. I mean, it's really as much risk as you're willing to take for that cost savings. So, I mean, they'll negotiate with you. We had a guy that was, said he would take, quite a bit off if we paid cash, but there was just really no guarantee of what we were getting or how we were getting it. We went through the, what was his name? Was it
John
No.
Olchowski? Or no?
The guy here.
I don't know.
Yeah, the guy was Mauricio or something like that. But went through John. And I think it's the same thing booking the tours, whether you book it stateside before you go or book them here through, I think it's Amstars, the parent company on it. But they took really good care of us. It was called Cabo Adventures. It was fantastic. It was Victor and Daniel and Tiny was her name?
Tiny, yeah.
So they took really good care of us, and it was very squared away. It was a beautiful boat.
Sailboat.
Beautiful sailboat. So they've got a whole fleet of them, so they seem to kind of know their business over there. So.
It was beautiful. So anything else? Oh, and there are several restaurants here.
Yeah.
And they do close early.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing. Is that you have lots of food choices, but for a limited time only. So plan your day accordingly.
Yeah.
Like last night, we got back, and it was supposed to be a sunset cruise. It was supposed to end at 8, but between the logistics of getting back from town, photos, everything else, we didn't roll in until closer to 9:30. And we just made our last dining option. I think even the buffets close at 10.
Right.
So pretty much there's a 24-hour lounge that we haven't tried, but I think that's the only option, and the choices become very, very limited after that time. I think it's just sandwiches, and it's not like you have a full menu that you can order from. So just think about that.
The other thing that we were a little surprised about, didn't make a huge difference, but the pools close at 7.
Pools close at 7, and that's a hard close. At about 6:45 they'll start hustling everybody out, and at 7:15 they're putting chemicals in the water, and so you don't want to be in the pools. So there is a pool party at the hotel next door, but that's also really early. You'd think a pool party would start about 9 o'clock and go till whenever. It starts at 5 o'clock and ends at 8. So yeah, there's no night swimming. They're closing it while it's still daylight. So it's kind of an interesting deal there.
We had a great time. The other thing I was thinking about that I was really surprised was the beach sand is very, very coarse. So
Yeah.
I was just surprised.
Yeah, you just have to wear shoes, or
Yeah.
don't bother with the pedicure before you come.
Toughen up
because
those feet.
It is very coarse sand.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, don't plan on swimming in the ocean unless you're going to go to one of the safe beaches. Apparently, it's only 2 safe beaches. One is Lover's Beach, which you have to take a water taxi to. It's world famous, but difficult to get to. And then there's another beach, and you'll know it because there's a bunch of locals there that are swimming there and have umbrellas up. But the beaches out here have really strong ripped currents, and you will not see anybody in the water.
We really wanted to say thank you to John Milchowski, who took good care of us through Love Shack Vacations and the Riu Palace here in where? Baja. It's actually been wonderful. So we'll put a bunch of pictures along with this video and give you a little overview of what we experienced here. Enjoy!